Alright, I just noticed that there's a grappling hook on the ground here. Altzak throws the grappling hook onto the barrier and climbs over. What? Slaves, stop them! The Game Master retreats into the room. So I could have done this a lot earlier. And now I got my ass handed to me. I wish I had a way to mass heal everyone, because this is going to suck. Somehow I separated the fight. Die. Let's trying to get out of this because we've gained levels. I would just reload, but we can't. From surviving all those battles, gained quite a few levels for our characters, and it would suck to lose that progress. Just give it all to Lug and Raw Stock. Just Lug. Hopefully you can get in there and do enough damage. Shitty rolls. I think we'll get a haste out also. I have no clue why they're trapped down there, but... let's see. Better make it a good one, right? That was kind of a big risk. And not very smart on my part. What the fuck? Fuck it, balls to the walls, baby. For killing the game master, you receive another 8,000. Man, I just got lucky as shit. Look at that. Pulled it off, folks. Round of applause for the game hoarder. Doing stupid moves and pulling his ass out of it. Nice. Now I just need to wait for the cloud here to dissipate. Looks like he had a piece of the key as well. And I really need to rest. I'm gonna just come back to the camera once this cloud is gone. Alright, so I've sat here for a bit, and it looks like we regenerate slowly. Well, Lug does anyways. So if we're careful, we might be able to pull this off. The problem is there's really nowhere to... I don't know if there's any campfires down here to rest. Or any other way to rest. So we're just going to have to be very careful. Yeah, that's not good. A bunch of slaves. Intellectual devour. Looks like another orb. Don't know why these guys aren't attacking. Oh, they're about to. You disturb our game. Your foolishness will cost you dearly, surface dweller. Well, it's going to take that guy a while to get to me. On the other hand, at least we're in the hallway here. I really hope Lug isn't blocked. And of course, Lug is going to heal Vel's Drinker. Alright, and the Mind Flayer is busy finishing his meal. That works for us. Yummy! Oh, it's such a pain in the ass to attack. Unfortunately, you can't live drain the Mind Flayers, but you can kick the shit out of them. Researcher's Bristis, former slave, did rather well today. He bested 7 opponents without a scratch. Unfortunately, the Aromvoraks made short work of him. Other notable slaves were from Primarch Marakian. His 2 half-giants were able to destroy most opponents. Traitor Exertis only managed to stop one of them before he was killed. The games promise to be interesting this week. With American slaves going against some of Game Master Yis's personal guards, almost certainly wages will be quite high. We'll be able to break that shit. I don't see any other way out of here. Oh, there it is. I'm going to save before I go through any doorway for now. Lug gained quite a lot of hit points just from using his El Drinker's sword. Alright, this takes us back to this main room here. Man, what I would do for a fucking campfire. Every time you come back to this main room here, there's gonna be mind flayers, which kind of sucks, but... luckily they're not as devastating as they really should be. Alright, got a little life drain off of that one. Missiling this fucker to death. So we have different pathways here to go through as well. Well, it went west already. Let's see what's east. A bunch of orbs. As you touch the orb, you hear the thoughts of the Mind Flayer that made this recording. Its voice hisses from the orb directly into your mind. Examiner Aorquai was killed today when he misjudged the reaction time on chemical mixture D3. The reaction time is approximately 30 seconds, allowing but little time to escape. Luckily, Examiner Aorquai and his slave were only once destroyed. Relief is appropriate. Only small portions of chemicals were mixed. As you touch this orb, you hear the thoughts of the Mind Flayer that recorded it. The analysis of gas is proceeding as planned. I have detected an inconsistency with the formula, though. Substitution of element E4 for that of component D9 will produce reactions similar to that of chemical mixture D3. Researcher Ristis, when you read this report, take special note. Element E4 and component D9 are identical in every way but in their essence. Accordingly, I have removed all the element E4 from main lab storage and moved it to my storage area. I request that none of element E4 be taken or stored in the main lab storage. If one was to accidentally switch with the other, a great explosion would result, no doubt, setting our plans back. Oh, well, thanks for that tidbit of information. Early test of the gas by Inquisitor Carcanus has proved a success. The test slave succumbed to the gas in a matter of seconds. Unfortunately, the gas corrupted the slave such, and his brain was inedible. An unfortunate accident occurred today when Examiner Brovadis was exposed to gas in one lab. Luckily, all the vents were closed at the time and the gas did not spread. Brovadis was killed, but not as quickly as the human slave. The gas had a disorienting effect on him first, which resulted in death an hour or so later. The gas dissipated some time after. Right, let's check out the little vials. Maybe we can cause some havoc. The shelf is filled with chemicals and beakers containing mysterious formula like mixture F8 and compound W2. Let's see, I think we want element E4. Okay. I guess it just assumes we take it. Ah, more subjects for my experiments. Get them, slaves. Okay, I don't see any guards. The fuck? I'm being accosted by invisible guards? How am I expected to attack that which cannot be seen? Surface dwellers, you will die for coming here. Okay. All right. Well, that was glitchier than glitch. Help me! Will you please let me out of here? Lug releases the prisoner from the device. Oh, thank you so much for freeing me. Those mind flayers are so cruel. I don't want to think about it. What did they do to you? Nothing. It's what they did to the others. I saw everything. That inquisitive flayer made me watch everything. It enjoyed watching me almost as much as it did torturing them. How did you get here? I was with the second crawl team from the mines. We found what was left of the first team's bodies everywhere. We were about to leave when the bodies got up and attacked us. Most of us were captured. The others were killed. Are there any other miners around? No, not that I know of. The ones that I was with, well, you can see the bodies lying around here. They're all dead. What can you tell me about these mindfuckers?
Sometimes they don't guard their telepathy, so I get bits of conversation from all over. I know they're working on some kind of giggity gas that they are going to release into the motherfucking mines.
Do you know where this gas is being worked on?
I know it's in this area, but it's heavily guarded. Besides, the flayers already know you're here. The Elder Brain knows you're here somewhere, so they all know.
Tell me about this Elder Brain.
It's the center of the community. They talk to it constantly, and it knows what's going on. It knows when a non-flayer is near and tells all the flayers.
Come with me, I'll help you.
No, I'll only slow you down. I've got my own plan in mind, and I've got some flayers to repay for what they've done to me and my friends.
Good luck. I have to go.
Goodbye. I was going to cause a little bit of havoc among the flayers.
The miner darts out of the doors and vanishes into the corridor. Fine with me. Have fun.
Not all of the subjects that Examiner Procutus has requested have been returned in usable form. Their experiments are detrimental to my work, and I felt that I should tell you. We can never know too much about the inferior surface dwellers. Always there are new ways to inflict pain upon them. Did your precious gas not come from one of my torches? I request 10 more humans for experimentation. The last 20 you sent me did not last very long. I am experimenting with new technique, and I go through them rapidly at this stage. I have never heard of such cries of anguish come from these pathetic surface dwellers. This is yet another breakthrough method that the Elder will need approve of. Unfortunately, all of the slaves have died minutes after being subjected to the process. I cannot understand it. Severing the receptors from the spine should have done away with this reaction, further removing the...
Yeah, nothing worth taking. That shit was wacky with the invisible guards. Ludwig strains against the safe, pulling and yanking, but is unable to open it. As Ludwig touches the orb, he hears the thoughts of the Mind Flayer.
The green gas that Inquisitor Karnak has discovered shall henceforth be known as the Black Veil. I find component names are always so laborious and technical that anyone outside the examiners becomes lost. The Black Veil will begin full experimentation in Lab 2. All components will be needed, including test subjects, follow on the requisition. Primarch Marakian has requested that we seal the ancient forge from the rest of the caverns, because all attempts to explore it have failed. Work has begun on the explosive to seal the forge forever. Chemical mixture D3 should prove quite powerful. Inquisitor Karkinus has made an interesting discovery while subjecting the slave to a new torture. Using elements from the examiners, he has accidentally created a green gas that killed all his slaves within seconds. We will repeat this accident and see if it can attain the exact formula for this gas. It could be a tool we need to clean the surface dwellers from the mines above.
So the Mind Flayers are the ones that have created the gas that's in the mines above. Not to mention they're also at fault for probably hundreds of humans' deaths as they've been experimenting on them for what seems to be quite a long amount of time. I think we're going to save these last few rooms here for the next video. And I will see you folks soon. Thanks for watching. Wake of the Ravager.